Well, I think this issue is something that happens in every country. The boundaries do change for every election in any country. I think I'll look at this from the voter's point of view. When a voter decides on which party to vote, I think he or she will look at mainly two sets of issues: national issues as well as local issues. I think in Singapore, as a small country where pretty much there is little, the way the law is being interpreted or implemented on the ground doesn't differ very much from whether in Pasir Ris or in Tanjong Pagar. It's pretty much consistent across the board. So I think most people would be looking at national issues, whether it's in public housing, transport, or whatever, and for them to decide on whether is it a policy they support, is it a party that they will support. Then of course there are local issues that the voter will look at, whether the MP, the incumbent MP is doing well, or whether the candidate would be a better person to serve the constituency. And I think, and in this respect, I would say the incumbent actually have more to lose when the boundary change. And if you look at the incumbents, most are PAP MPs, then actually the PAP might have more to lose with that, because look at me, let's say I've served Queenstown for 4 to 5 years. There's a boundary change. I lose part of my my residents, my voters, or I get to take care of a new set of voters, a new area. And there will be things that I'm unfamiliar with, residents, voters that I do not have the chance to interact with, grassroots which I have not had the relationship. So does that mean that the last 4 or 5 years of work, some of it has in a way gone to waste because I'm not able to use that to my benefit? I think so. I think these changes do cut both ways, and maybe sometimes even more not in the favor of the PAP. For the voters, I think it's a good thing. There are a lot of people who criticize that, say, Singapore is only 9 days of campaigning, it's too short. I know in countries it's weeks, months, or something even more than a year. And people have a lot of time to assess the candidates, to mull through the decision or whatever. But in Singapore, it's just over a week, it's too short. So I think we have now, 10% more time for the campaign, for the period for people to think through, to decide on who they vote for. I think it's good because it's a decision not to be made on impulse, not because of some sentiments that you arouse over 9 days, but it's a decision that will affect Singapore, the government, or just locally within the constituency for the next 4 to 5 years. Is an important decision. So as a voter, I would welcome that because it allows me more time to think through, to cast a vote that is based on more rational thinking. So after 9 days campaigning, a 1 year cooling period where, people can really think through what have I heard, what have been reported over the campaign period, and hence what is my decision. I think it's good for voters.